Hi, I'm Daniela Lopez.
I'm Crystal Ortiz.
And we are going to be talking about our electric current project. So what we started off doing is, as you can see, we had to do about 8 turns around and making sure this was super aligned to begin with. That was our hardest problem throughout the whole thing. And then this is how the rest looks. So we'll go through it in just a moment. We're going to be talking about a couple or a lot actually of like failed attempts that we did.
Yes.
So to start off with, this one was the worst one. So it kind of had like 2 little bridges, one right here and one right here. And then we had to kind of wrap around a couple other wires to it and then have a battery at the end, but that didn't work at all. It didn't even turn. Do you want to talk about the different sizes?
Okay, so we also made, with the attempts, we had different sizes. So we had these 2, and then we have one more. So this one we noticed it was too loose. As you can see, the wire was not tight at all. And then for this one, the wiring was very tight, but once you tied the ends, they weren't really balanced, so it didn't really cause a spin. It was more of a just going back and forth. And then on this one, well, yeah, it's very loose. And then this one was too, let me take it out. This one was too heavy to spin, so yeah. And then we also had another experiment with this one. We used the needles, and we also used clay, and then we used a small battery, but as you can see, the wire was too heavy for it did not spin. And then with the needles, it was really hard to locate the centerpiece of the battery with the needles, so sometimes we had to tighten it up, and it wouldn't really move.
So yeah, going through all of the ones that we couldn't really figure out, this was our finishing touch, and it turned out that safety pins were a lot better. We just had to try really, really hard to make sure it was like literally right in the little circle here and here, and it got spinning with that. So now we will show you. And it was also more easier because it had little circles off to the side, so.
There you go.
Ooh, speeding up a little more.
Okay, and then as the materials wise, we used the electric tape. We initially started with these magnets that we bought at Walmart, but they weren't really strong, so we headed to Home Depot and got some stronger, heavier ones.
Yeah, they're ceramic, so I think that's probably why.
Yeah. And then we have copper wire. We used Play-Doh for the first trial, but then we stopped using it because we didn't really needed it because the battery was just balanced by itself. And
we also had this tool right here.
The knife.
And this was actually really helpful because it helped us kind of like press down and make it just lighter, in other words, for it to start spinning, and scissors.
Yay. Alrighty, and I think that's it for our project. Thank you.